believe, wait for it, we have Matthew, David, Kushi. Not Matthew, not David, not Kushi, Matthew, David, Kushi, all right? Matthew, David, is it Matthew?
Yep.
Matthew, are you ready?
I am.
Matthew came to our training, and I have high expectations for this presentation. Not to put you, no pressure. Oh, he thrives on pressure. Oh, I like that. All right, here we go. Yep, there you go, sorry. All right. Okay. Your transitions are a go. Are you ready for takeoff? Okay. All right. Are you guys ready to be ignited again? I am. I'm ready to be ignited. You ready for growing for the future?
Yeah.
I'm ready to grow for the future. I think Matthew is ready to grow for the future. Let's do this. All right. In 3, 2, 1, grow for the future.
Hello, everyone. My name's Matt Kushi. That last name that looks like it's Japanese, but it's really Polish.
Yay!
I'll be talking to you about incorporating innovative farming methods into a traditional farm. So I hail from Hadley, Massachusetts. So let's see what this local farm boy can come up with. So what did you do for breakfast this morning? You probably didn't really think about it. You went down to your kitchen, got some food. A lot of people don't have that opportunity. We take food for granted, and we really should because it's not available to everyone. So what can we do? We have a moral obligation to help our fellow human beings. There's a lot of people who don't have access to food because of distribution problems, or there's not enough supply. So in order to combat this problem, we need to be open to exploration and innovation, hence growing for the future. As President Obama said, our success in this new and changing world requires reform, responsibility, and innovation. That's how we're going to solve this problem in the future. So the idea I'm coming up with and looking at is vertical farming. Basically, it's growing up rather than sideways. You may have heard of Dixon Despommier's book a few years ago of the same name, Vertical Farming. So what is it? It's a system that includes hydroponics, aeroponics, stacking, greenhouse, and climate control. It's innovative, but it's also expensive. So 14.5% food insecure doesn't look like much until you consider that that's 48.8 million Americans. In the future, that green is going to start shrinking if we don't increase our supplies and increase the distribution channels. This is what hunger looks like. This could be us in the future. We don't want that at all. We need to find a way to get people food from access points and from a supply point. So the question is, can farmers save the day? Because ultimately, this is going to come down to them as they grow our food. But we must also remember that farming is a business. We need to be innovative and idealistic, but realistic. It has to work for everyone. So an option to explore is incorporating stacked vertical farming techniques into pre-existing structures such as greenhouse silo, part of an office building, existing greenhouses. Grow more food to get more of a food supply to people and to get to distribution channels. Tested criteria. I looked at this from an effectiveness standpoint, reception, and feasibility. It's important that farmers are on the same page as people who are coming up with these ideas, or else this isn't going to work. So the results that I found were that farmers were generally open to this idea, this brand new idea that is being thrown around. But they want to know information. They want to know how much it's going to cost. They want to know if it's going to be sustainable. So what I found was that we need more research and development, and there is a social benefit as people are affected by this, and it can increase local business through distribution points. So for farmers' voices that I interviewed, a lot thought it was a great idea. One of them has a hydroponic system, a guy right from North-Amherst here. This top quote right here just really hit it home for me. He goes, if we try and fail, there may be no next time. If we fail, we may be foreclosing on our farm instead of just going back to the drawing board. So we need to keep farmers' needs into consideration as well. So what can we do about all this right now? Raise awareness for hunger. approach into research and development and how this affects everyone, including economic factors and the moral obligation to help feed people. And what we need to remember throughout this whole process is that we must always think to the future. The past is helpful in thinking for the future, but you got to keep moving forward. You got to be innovative and be willing to explore. And we have to remember that farming is a business. An idea may look great on paper, but we need to make sure that it works for everyone, that it works in the real world. And that's all I've got for now, but if you have any questions, comments, please feel free to contact me, and I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the day.
That farm boy from Hadley just brought it. Another round of hand for our farm boy from Hadley. I love it. Local farming students interested in sustainability. I love it. I love it. This university is great. Is it not, folks?